All praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting the good fight of faith and truth. In sincerity and wholeheartedly, shalom to the Akwap, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So, I'm one of those people who I have discrepancy about everything except for the truth. And when they be presenting this charagma about these people being able to walk and talk and do things with their mind, I'm very skeptical about it, because the scripture that I'm going to get, but I'm going to quote anyway, it said that he do all power, lying, signs, and wonders through Satan. Now, a lie is an attempt to deceive by falsehood. So let's watch this, and I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, and Lord willing, we get up out of here with some understanding, and also to show you that we almost out of here, man. They starting to really do this, and one of the most important prophecies is the MOTB.
Shows a paralyzed man appearing to move a computer cursor with his mind.
Now you hear it appears.
To play chess. He's a patient with a microchip in his brain working with Elon Musk's Neuralink startup. Here's Trevor Roll.
A major scientific advancement.
It was like using the Force.
Elon Musk's Neuralink, introducing the world to who they say is their first patient with a brain-computer implant.
I love playing chess, and so this is one of the things that y'all have enabled me to do, something that I wasn't able to really do much the last few years.
Now, who's to say that the computer, because you got to understand, they got to present this as something that they get the people to get on board. They're presenting this as some type of salvation, some type of help for you. But we all understand what this technology is going to entail, which is just total control. Because when it comes to, as I say, in your hand and in your forehead, when it comes to the brain, yeah, that is how they're going to present it, helping people who have ailments like paralyzed and blind and can't speak and things like that. They're going to present it that. But then what you think how they're going to present it for the hand? Oh, if you have it in your hand, you never have to worry about nobody stealing your data. You never have to worry about losing your credit cards, leaving anything behind, because ain't nobody going to cut off your hand. Ain't nobody going to take off your hand, you know? So the way that they present these things, it's all falsehood. But let's continue to watch.
Nolan Arbaugh received the implant in January. He's seen during the live stream directing the computer cursor to make his moves.
How cool it is to be able to do this.
The goal of Elon Musk's startup is to help people living with debilitating conditions, including paralysis, communicate and control external devices with their thoughts.
The device is designed to interpret your neural activity so you can operate a computer or a smartphone by simply thinking.
The FDA...
Now, let's get this real quick. See, this is why the scriptures say things like this. All of this is a test, and I'm about to show you something real quick. So it says, if there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, which give you a sign or a wonder. This is a sign and a wonder. And the sign or the wonder come to pass. Because remember, the scripture said that they was going to put one in your head or in your forehead. In your forehead or in your hands. All right. And it says, whereof he spake unto you, saying, let us go after another gods. Because that's what people don't understand. If you take this, it's no salvation. You're literally saying, I'm bowing down to this thing, and I'm going to pick the side of technology, and I'm going to give the Lord the stiff arm. I'm talking about you Israelites out there. Who cares about the heathen? All right. But you Israelites out there who playing games, who be teaching that this thing that they're talking about is sin and white women and that's actually the mark of the beast, actually talking about the golden cup in the whore's hand. You know what I'm saying? I think that's in Revelation 17:4 or 5, one of those scriptures. But yeah, so it's like, listen, it's a physical thing that they're trying to put inside of people. So it said, let us go after other gods which you has not known, and let us serve them. You should not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams, for Yahweh your power proveth you to know whether you love Yahweh your power with all your heart, with all your soul. That's why the Lord said, if you keep that, since you have kept the word of my patience, I will also keep you from the hour of temptation. So, hey man, they going forth with this. They're going to continue to keep creating, false flags that they can implement this even more. Because what they're trying to do is get people on board. And who is to say that these people are actually paralyzed and can't speak and stuff like that? Like I said, I'm very skeptical of everything. But the point is that they have to use something to get people to take this.
Approved Neuralink for human trials last May. Last year, Swiss researchers combined artificial intelligence and brain and spine implants to help this man paralyzed in a motorcycle accident walk again. In August, this woman, who had lost her voice to paralysis, was able to have a conversation with her husband again with the help of a mind control.
Like, who's to say that this computer generated imagery that's on the screen, this avatar, it's not the one who's just speaking? Who's like, because here's the thing. You could say, oh, that's actually her saying this, but she can't talk. So, oh my goodness, man. So like I said, hey, don't mind me. I'm just saying, I'm a scripture guy. Okay. I know what the scripture says, and this devil is a liar. Lying signs and wonders through Satan. Okay. Let's get that real quick. Everything, they deal with deception. Remember, he said he's more cunning than any beast of the field. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. All right. Wonders is something, is a sign, but it brings forth an emotion. Okay. That's what a wonder is. Because a sign, of course, is something that you can distinguish, but the wonder is the emotional part of it. Because the ones who don't have understanding will look at this like, wow, oh my gosh, can you believe that? I actually got an aunt who is blind, or I got an uncle that's crippled. This is actually good. And then, like I said, the way that they present it with the, putting your hand over the cash register. Well, it won't be a cash register at that time, but yeah, putting your hand, to purchase things. And saying like, yeah, this is actually smart because, yeah, I don't have to carry a whole bunch of credit cards. All my information is in this. It's very convenient. So this is the devil that we're dealing with. Now, here's the point. You see which way that I'm going with in this video. Obviously, the charagma is real. I'm talking about the things that they say that this thing can do. I believe that that's just the pitch to get people to be on board with it.
Avatar.
Do not make me laugh.
29-year-old Arbaugh became a quadriplegic after a diving accident. He says he's now thankful for the freedom the device gives him, but he does say there's still a ways to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's not...
He looked like you see how he looked like he was looking over to his left, looked like he had to read off a paper. Let's look at this.
Quadriplegic after a diving accident. He says he's now thankful for the freedom the device gives him, but he does say there's still a ways to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. I would say that we have run into some issues. I don't want people to think that it is like this is the end of the journey. There's still a lot of work to be done, but it has already changed my life.
Our thanks to Trevor for that. New video shows a...
So this is why the Lord have scriptures like this. So we already read the one in Deuteronomy 13, right? So this is why the Lord said this. For there shall rise false anointed, people who self-anoint themselves and be like, listen, they don't talk about God no more. They talk about science and technology. That's the new God. The technocracy is the new system. All right. And false prophets shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. So, The Lord said that knowledge shall increase in Daniel 12:4. My thing is this. I'm not saying that the Charagma can't do anything. I'm just saying the things that they say that it can do. Like they basically saying that I can control your thoughts. I could send thoughts into you and read your thoughts. I can read your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like they getting, I can increase your lifespan. They talking about immortality with this thing. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Matter of fact, let me get one of my favorite scriptures. So if the Lord judged you to be crippled, your ass gonna be crippled. I don't give a damn what these people say. I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever. Okay? It's no deep breakdown. That is literal. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. Whatever the Lord do, it's gonna do. Okay? You can't do nothing about it. So that's why I feel like these people that they put on the news, they get them a script to read. You're right. They put them in a wheelchair, whatever the case may be, and they just present it. This is their pitch. Said, and the Most High do of it that men should fear before him, because he in control. He control life and death. He control, judgment. So the point is, now this is the conclusion point, right? I'm going to read this. I don't have to break it down because this is a scripture that everybody should know. But this is just to prove to you that we are in this time and we almost out of here. And he calls of all. Now you're seeing what is one of the many reasons of causing. He's presented it in a salvation way. All right. He's also going to present it, when these cyber attacks start to come and your banking is all effed up. Oh, this is the way to go. If you really want your life to go back to some type of normal, this is the way that you got to do. This is the way he deceives you. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich or poor, free or bond, or receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man may buy or sell save he that had the mark. That's the other deceiving right there. Damn, you saying I can't even get no groceries, all right, without this mark? So hell yeah, people going to do it if they don't have the Lord, if they don't understand the scriptures, and you don't understand the judgment that ties with it, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for the number of a man, his number is 666. That's why you have 666 in the World Economic Forum. Now, that is very, very important, because what is the mark of the beast dealing with? Economics. The World Economic Forum got 666 in it, in the title, in the logo. Now, to end it on this, because people got to understand the judgment of this. And it's saying the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment shall ascend up forever. See, it said torment. You're not just going, the nuclear missiles is not just going to hit and you're going to die. No, the Lord going to have you tormented in that flame. He controls life and death. He can keep your spirit in you. You're going to feel every 1,000,000-degree fire upon your ass. All right. And it says, ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night who worship the beast in his image, whosoever received the mark of his name. Which, see, this mark even is associated with a name. Okay. You're really going to be bowing to another God if you take this thing. That's why the judgment is so harsh. And I'm speaking as a hopeful elect. I hope I don't take it, because at the end of the day, nobody controls who's going to be saved or not. Nobody can say they ain't going to take it or not. That's why we are called the hopeful elect. That's why you got to stay humble. That's why you got to stay prayed up. But this is the devil. And
Paralyzed man appearing to move
this is what they're about. This is what's coming upon the earth. So a lot of things got to transpire. And when it do transpire, as the scripture says in Ezekiel 33:33, then you're going to know it was a prophet among you. So all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Al Bashai and Shalom.